Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I hope that you're all doing well. Today's topic is super exciting for me because I will be sharing with you some of the best Xerjoff fragrances for men. As you already probably know, Xerjoff is one of my favorite houses. I absolutely love their fragrances, so if you would like to find out what are my favorite Xerjoff fragrances to smell on men, definitely keep on watching. Spring and summer have slowly started to come around and I'm super excited because we can finally enjoy our fresh fragrances again. And the first fragrance I would share with you guys today is Torino 21, and this is by far one of the best fresh fragrances I have ever tried. This is such an amazing, clean, herbal, green, fresh, aromatic fragrance. We get a lot of mint with some basil and some lemon. This is a beautiful citrusy scent, but it's more green than citrusy, I would say. You definitely get the lemon in here, but you more so get that mintiness with that greenness and freshness. If you're looking for that clean fragrance that is going to have you smelling sexy and elegant at the same time, I highly recommend you try this one. Truly one of the best fresh, clean, green fragrances I have tried. It smells like you have taken a shower and you just smell so clean and so fresh and so bright. It is just the perfect fresh scent for the summertime, and it's super long lasting as well. When you think about fresh fragrances, they don't usually last too well, but this one has no issues with performance. People will be able to smell you. You will smell amazing. It's just absolute perfection. The next fragrance would be a no surprise for you guys because this one is a favorite for so many people for such good reasons, because this is just absolutely stunning. This is Naxos, and I am pretty sure you're all familiar with this fragrance, but if you're not, this is a gorgeous honey vanilla tobacco lavender scent. It opens up with a lot of lavender and some citruses at the top. You really get plenty of that lavender at the initial spray. It is a little bit sharp, but it definitely kind of fades away and it becomes softer as the fragrance settles down on your skin. Then you start to get this honey with cinnamon. The cinnamon is sweet and spicy, and the honey is not thick or cloying or too sweet. It's very soft and smooth, and it's just adding this delicate sweetness to the fragrance. And in the dry down, we have a lot of vanilla with some tobacco leaf. This is a gorgeous fragrance. To me, this is the perfect signature scent for a man, perfect to wear all year round. It smells amazing during winter. It smells absolutely gorgeous during summertime as well. I definitely get a coconut feel in this fragrance too. Let me know down in the comments if you get that as well. But to me, this just smells like the most beautiful, soft, airy vanilla with a coconut feel, some lavender, spicy cinnamon, and a sweet, delicate, smooth honey. It is just a gorgeous fragrance, and if you haven't tried it already, definitely sample it and see if you enjoy it. Coming up, we have one of my absolute favorites, and this is 14 Notes. This is part of the GTC collection as well, and the notes for the fragrances are not listed, so it's kind of a mystery in here. And a lot of people say that this fragrance is a marine fragrance, and I would not say that precisely. To me, this one is a very sweet, powdery, rich, dense fragrance. I do get like maybe just a tiny hint of a sea breeze in here, maybe a little bit of saltiness, but in general, to me, this one is a very sweet and powdery fragrance. This one to me is a very elegant, intoxicating, sexy, seductive fragrance. You really get that addictive sweetness in here with the powderiness, and it's just so beautifully done. If you enjoy sweet fragrances, I highly recommend you to try this one out. It is gorgeous. Again, this one fits all seasons in my opinion as well. It's gorgeous in the winter, gorgeous in the summertime. It is the perfect sweet, elegant, sexy, seductive fragrance. Next up, we have one of the best citrusy fragrances ever, and this is a Renaissance. This is to me truly the perfect citrusy scent. I am obsessed with this one. I adore it so much. I love wearing it myself. This is so fresh, so uplifting, so bright, so citrusy. It opens up with a lot of lemon and bergamot, so it's very, very lemony, but you also have a tangerine note, which is adding this sweet citrusy feel to the scent. Then you start to get a lot of mint, and the mint in here is adding this aromatic green herbal feel to the fragrance. It's super refreshing, a little bit cooling, and it's just making the scent so addictive. In the dry down, we have a lot of musk with some cedar. This is honestly perfection. Citrusy, bright, sparkling, fresh, clean, musky, elegant. This one reminds me of a sparkling lemonade with a lot of citruses in there, with some mint leaves. It's so refreshing, so uplifting, and it's also super long lasting. If you're looking for a beast mode citrusy fragrance, you need to try this one. This one even works in winter times. In the cold, it still performs amazing. In the summertime, it's going to be so bright, uplifting, and beautiful. The perfect citrusy scent. The next fragrance is perfect for you guys who love your fruity, sweet fragrances, and this one is Dolce Amalfi, and this is part of the Casamorati line. Now, this one is one of my favorite fruity fragrances. It's so addictive, so beautiful. It kind of smells like fruity bubble gum, but in the best way possible. It opens up with a lot of quince, and there are a lot of cloves in here as well. So the quince is adding this like tart feel to the scent, and the cloves are making it warm and sweet and spicy. We also have a little bit of cardamom in here, just adding an extra spiciness as well. And in the dry down, we have a lot of vanilla with some musk and some amber. This is a very balsamic, powdery, sweet, vanillic fragrance with a lot of fruitiness. It's so addictive. I absolutely adore this one. Again, this is also a fragrance which works all year round in my opinion. It is the perfect fragrance to wear during spring and summer because of that fruitiness. It's sweet and uplifting and kind of fresh, but then you have these like deep spicy sweet notes, the cloves, the vanilla, which make it suitable for winter times as well. If you love fruity fragrances, you need to try this one. It's so delicious, so fruity, so sweet, so addictive. Up next, we have one of the sexiest fragrances for men, in my opinion. I absolutely love this one. It's the perfect sexy date night scent for men, and this is Tony Iommi. You have heard me talk about this one many times before if you watch my videos, but this is just honestly one of the most seductive perfumes for men, in my opinion. It's got everything that you want from a sexy fragrance. It's got booziness, it's got spiciness, it's got sweetness. It opens up with a rum note, so you definitely get a lot of boozy feels from this scent. Then you have this powerful, strong, spicy, sweet cinnamon in here too. The opening is super strong, powerful, and bold. Then you have a lot of patchouli in here as well. So even if you don't like patchouli, I think you would still enjoy this fragrance if you love spicy, sweet, boozy scents, because the patchouli in here is very velvety. It kind of has this like chocolatey feel. It's blending so nicely with the rest of the notes. In the dry down, we have delicious caramel, vanilla, sandalwood, some tonka bean. This is such an addictive, sweet fragrance. Again, if you love sweet fragrances, if you love spicy fragrances, this is a no-brainer. It's boozy, it's sweet, it's sexy, it's seductive, it's a little bit powdery. This is seduction in a bottle for me. As I said, this one opens up very strong, but definitely in the dry down it becomes softer, smoother, super delicious. If you're looking for that spicy, sweet, boozy scent to capture everyone's attention, just look no further. Next up, we have Ivory Route, again in the GTC collection. This one right here is such a special scent. It's an ambery, warm, balsamic vanilla, a little bit incensey. To me, this one smells kind of like a mix between Annie and Grand Soir. So if you love these two fragrances, you need to try this one. In the opening, it's very peppery and green. This is where it reminds me of Annie, but then drying down, it becomes soft and smooth and cozy and warm and enveloping. You start to get this incensey, warm, balsamic vanilla scent. It's ambery. It's just absolutely beautiful. If you enjoy warm ambery vanilla fragrances, this one is just a must try. It's very elegant, sophisticated, luxurious, enveloping, cozy, and comforting. The perfect ambery, incensey, spicy vanilla fragrance. Next we have Alexandria II, and this right here is a special occasion type of a scent, in my opinion. If you're looking for something very special, very luxurious, very beautiful, something that you would wear on a special date night, on a special occasion, on a special event, and you just want to be the best smelling person, this one is a must have. This one is a gorgeous, warm, spicy, woody vanilla fragrance. The combination right here between the lavender, the rosewood, the cinnamon is just to die for. It's so sweet and woody and spicy and powdery. We have oud in here as well, but do not be scared of oud. The oud in this fragrance is not powerful, strong or animalic. It's very soft and smooth, and it's adding this addictive deepness to the scent. It is a beautifully blended woody, warm, ambery, spicy, sweet vanilla fragrance with some lavender, which is adding this fresh aromatic feel to the scent. Luxurious, elegant, sweet, smooth, woody, powdery, perfection, sexy, seductive scent that is going to have you smelling super elegant and super luxurious. The last two fragrances I have only samples of, but they're perfect for you guys that love something a little bit sweeter, something a little bit more gourmand, but still very elegant and sexy. And the first one is Symphonium. This one is the perfect fragrance for chocolate lovers. If you love chocolate fragrances, you just can't go wrong with this one. It is the perfect combination of citrus, so we have orange with chocolate. It's smooth and sweet and citrusy. I absolutely adore this one, but I do have to say that this one has a little bit of an animalic undertone. There is a little bit of oud, which is adding this like animalic feel to the scent together with the chocolate and the orange, but it is absolutely delicious. So if you love chocolate fragrances, this one is a must-have. It's sweet, orangey, chocolatey, yummy, gourmand, smooth, sexy, but still super elegant. And the last fragrance that we have is another chocolate fragrance, and this one is via Cavour, and this is the perfect fruity, sweet, chocolatey fragrance. If you love fruity scents, you need to try this one. It opens up with a quince note and peach, so it's very fresh and fruity and sweet and a little bit tart. Then you start to get this like rich, smooth, dark chocolate note with a lot of patchouli. The patchouli here reminds me of the patchouli in Iommi. It's very velvety and soft. We also have some red berries in here with a little bit of rose. The red berries are adding some extra sourness to the scent, and the rose is adding this like soft floral sweetness. And in the dry down we have delicious caramel with vanilla and some oud again. But the oud in this fragrance is not that present at all. It's not in your face. It's not that strong. It's just rounding up the scent and making it a little bit more deep. It is super sexy, super sweet, super seductive. If you love chocolate fragrances, this one is another one that I highly recommend you to try out. It's very fruity, sweet, a little bit powdery. It's just the perfect fruity, sweet, chocolatey scent. So this is all for today, guys. These were some of the best Xerjoff fragrances for men, in my opinion. Let me know down in the comments what are your most favorite fragrances by the brand. I would absolutely love to know. If you stayed up until the end of the video, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, definitely consider subscribing. I wish you all an amazing weekend, and I'll see you soon.